You're about to hear the best of from Pastors Live. Some of the funniest behind-the-scenes moments. These are the best of. The greatest conversations. The most hilarious takes.
Morning, Shane.
Good morning, Gary.
Hi, Dave.
Have we started?
He did that to us on purpose.
Wow. Gary Bear,
Yeah, here we go, Dave.
what are we doing? Are we recording? Is this Pastor's Live?
He had the craziest look in his eyes, Dave.
He does look a little crazed.
He wanted to set us up, man.
Gary, you need to sleep. You need some sleep. Look at those eyes.
Thanks, Dave.
Those are scary.
Yeah.
Hey, I have a question for you, Gary. My wife asked me something the other day. Are you doing the fair this year?
No.
Okay. There's the honey, Sylvia, sweetheart. Gary is not doing the fair this year.
No, not doing the fair.
Okay.
The fair's for the pigs, right?
Yeah, the fair's for the pigs, yeah.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
Wow. So all the people who are going to the fair are now saying, did he just call us pigs?
No.
You
Gary,
know-
why is the fair for the pigs?
Oh, my goodness.
What's the inside joke?
The biggest pig in the world.
Biggest, loudest.
The loudest.
He's a loud pig.
Yeah.
That is some loud pig.
At least the announcer is, yeah. That's true. You know, it's interesting that the number of people that have asked about the fair, and it's been a couple of years since we decided not to do it. Just not based on financially or whatever, but it just didn't really prove to be
Fruitful.
fruitful.
Yeah,
there
if
you
there are dividends for your investing that kind of time, great.
Right.
But if the dividends aren't really there, it's a lot of time away from here,
Right.
and it's a lot of work.
Yeah.
Which none of us in this room are afraid of work. But if the dividends aren't there, then it's work that's not,
Yeah,
it's
worthwhile.
tough.
It's not bearing fruit, and every branch that doesn't bear fruit needs to be pruned off, right? And
Yep,
so
that's exactly
no big
right.
deal.
So, yep.
We love the fair. We love it.
Sure. Yeah. Now, do you guys still go to the fair? You guys?
Yes.
Of course,
Yeah,
dude.
yeah.
I have it in my budget every year to just go get some
Yeah.
fair food.
Right.
Fair food is the best.
Fair food is the best. That's an interesting statement. I don't know about that. Seems to me like fair food is sometimes the scariest.
It is, and that's
It can
what makes
be.
it the best.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah.
The experience of the food itself is not literally the best, but just going and just trying all of the crazy stuff.
When you say fair food's the best, you're not saying it's the most, the best tasting or
Right.
the most cutting edge. It's just edgy.
It's just edgy and fun, man.
Don't you like that donut burger or something? What's it called?
I was going to
Yes.
talk about that. Guess who talked to me about donut burgers?
Who?
You will not believe
If you
this.
say Dean, I'm going to slap your face.
It wasn't Dean. It
Okay.
was his wife, Katie.
What?
Oh,
So
no.
Katie?
they just got done doing like the rodeo or whatever, just a couple
Really?
like a week or two ago, and they were invited by another participant to partner to make donut burgers.
Oh, my
And so
goodness.
Amazing Glazed potato donuts
Became the buns.
The buns. And
So what do they, like, slice them in half and put the burger in the middle?
yes.
Okay.
And
That's interesting.
oh my goodness, man. If I hope, Katie, if you're listening, I hope it went well. I didn't get to make it out and try any, but I want to. So continue trying those.
So are they thinking actually about possibly doing that at Amazing Glaze?
I don't think so. I think it
I don't
was
know how
just
they
like a
could.
one-off. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like,
I mean, you'd
hey,
have
we'll
to have a
provide the
grill and all
donuts
kinds of
that
stuff. That's a whole different. That's a whole different kitchen setup.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. And I don't think it's their clientele. You know,
Right.
they're just the best donut shop in town, in my
Yeah.
opinion.
No argument here. And
Yeah.
you know what they brought back, you guys? As of I think it was Wednesday they brought it, or was it Tuesday? Anyway, it's my kryptonite. I'm not going to lie to you. They're cinnamon rolls.
Oh, nice.
You've had their cinnamon
I
rolls,
have.
yeah? Oh my
I have.
goodness,
Yes.
They're very
dude.
good. They're very good.
I
Do
mean,
they have
I'm-
the pecans on there?
I've lost so much weight, and I'm like, oh, could I cheat? Ooh.
So Tyler and I are working on a new creation. We're
Well, no, Jesus makes you a new creation, bro. You don't have to work on it. It is an act of God's grace and mercy, which we're going to talk about
we
in a
are
minute.
gonna talk about that.
Yes.
But donuts are not an act of grace and mercy. They take work.
Well, if you can eat a donut and not gain 5 pounds, that's God's mercy on you.
Yeah, for sure. Tyler and I are creating a new flavor to see how it goes with.
Now, Tyler is Dean and Katie's son.
Yes, their eldest son, right?
Right.
Yeah.
I got to marry Tyler and his bride. Precious couple. Sweet,
So
sweet
good to
couple.
see him up in Idaho Falls working and all that. And he's a good kid, man.
Yep.
So we're doing an old-fashioned donut, and they have a coffee glaze.
Oh, nice.
And I said, they typically do it on their potato base. I said, dude, if you put that on your old-fashioned recipe, that's going to be a knockout of the park. He said, we'll try it and see how it goes.
Maybe they'll call it the Shane.
No.
Because we already have the Steve. We might as well go with the Shane.
I was there talking to Katie, and I said, we are not going to dishonor Dean because Dean does not like those names.
He hates, what do you call them, personal pronouns or whatever. Yeah.
There's a joke there. I'm not going to go there.
Oh.
But to honor Dean,
proper nouns. That's the word I'm looking for. Proper nouns. He hates proper nouns for a donut.
To honor Steve or to honor Dean,
man, it's
we're
not
gonna
even
name
Monday.
It.
We sound terrible
if it
today.
kicks off, we're gonna name it Glazed and Confused, just like he
there
wanted.
you go, Glazed and Confused. I like that.
You're listening to the best of moments from Pastors Live.
Nice to be going into the weekend, huh, Gary?
It really is.
Now, do you and Carrie have big plans for the weekend?
Yeah, so we've been doing a lot of camping lately.
Woohoo!
And
The weather's been great for that.
yeah, four-wheeling and mountain biking. So, yeah,
Do you go like downhill on the mountain bikes?
Downhill, yeah.
You're an animal.
Yeah, so Targhee and I'll have to. What's the name of the ski hill here?
Kelly.
They have a bike park, too. That's pretty fun.
Does
Oh,
Kelly's?
nice.
I didn't know Kelly's had one. I know
Yeah.
you could go do it, but have they kind of refined it?
They have now. Yeah,
That's cool,
so
man.
You can ride the lift up and then ride the trails down. So
Wow.
pretty cool.
Gary, I didn't know you were like on the Red Bull team.
It's not the Red Bull team for sure, but it is fun.
That's crazy. That's awesome,
It's
man.
animal, man.
I know. Well, my other buddy in the studio today is the one and only Pastor Dave Coleman.
Hola,
Hi, Dave.
¿cómo está usted?
Good
Dios
to
la
see you.
bendiga.
How you doing, Dave?
You know what? I'm doing well.
Good.
Feel great. Sylvie and I are going to do some bike riding this weekend as well, but we don't do crazy stuff. We ride on level ground.
Yeah. It's always good to
That's
stay
what
level
Carrie
headed.
likes.
Yeah, we stay level-headed. Gary's just a crazy man.
Oh no.
But Sylvie and I are going to do. I think. I'm fairly certain to this weekend we're doing the Driggs to Victor, or Victor
Oh,
Driggs,
nice.
right?
You guys love that ride.
Yeah,
It's beautiful.
It's not difficult at all. I mean, it's very, very easy, but it's a pleasant ride. It's a nice ride, and honestly, you guys, we live in just one of the most stinking beautiful areas around, and when you can ride your bike for 15 miles and never lose sight of the Grand Tetons, I'm sorry. That's just gorgeous, man.
Right. Absolutely.
We're stinking spoiled here, aren't we?
We
Yeah,
sure
really
are, man. You know what I was drinking out of?
Wait a minute, I have to be careful because then people will want to move here. It's ugly here. It's ungodly hot. Oh, terrible. And we have 9 months of winter. Stay away.
The real estate is horrible.
I'm kidding. We would love to have people visit our area.
You know what I was drinking out of the other day? The
Your
mugs that you got me from the Hiawatha Trail. Man. There's tons of good things to do around
Yes.
here when it comes to bike riding, for sure.
You want to know a secret, you guys? You can't tell anybody this.
Okay.
Just literally, you cannot tell anybody.
Yeah.
Sylvie and I are planning on doing a marriage retreat next year up near CDA, Coeur d'Alene, and including the a day on the Hiawatha Trail as part of the retreat. Don't tell anybody because then they'll all want
Right.
to come.
It's like, hey, guys, you're required to...
I'm breaking that news out right
Ride
here
bikes.
on Pastor. Wouldn't that be cool? So you go to a marriage retreat, but part of the marriage retreat is that you do the 15-mile ride on the Hiawatha Trail, and we'll go from top down. So you've got that 2% grade
Right,
down.
right. So it's not too-
yeah, nobody gets like, oh my gosh, it's terrible. But Gary, you've done the Hiawatha, right?
I have.
That
Yeah.
first tunnel is awesome.
Yeah.
It's a 1.6 mile tunnel.
Uh-huh.
So you have to have a headlamp, and if you can do a headlamp and a bike lamp, it's actually better because it is black as pitch, baby. And they require you to have the lamps, right? And it's wet.
Oh,
I mean,
nice.
just the water is just dripping off that tunnel. It's an old railroad rail, and they've turned it's the Rails to Trails bike trail. And so we're going to do a marriage retreat next year, probably in August, up in that area, and include the Hiawatha Trail as part of the deal. Isn't that cool?
That's pretty spiffy,
It's
man.
going to be fun, man. Super fun. So, yeah, hey, let me know if you're interested in that. Dave@watersprings.net, and we'll get you some information on that. But, Shane, we have a lot of other things going on, too.
We do. We want to connect with all folks. And so if you're listening to the program, Pastors Live at the Rev.fm, that's Pastors Live at the Rev.fm, send us an email. We'll get to your comments or your questions. But, Gary, there's also a new way that you can interact with us.
That's right.
You can interact with us by leaving a voicemail if you want to hear your precious, wonderful voice on our program. Gary, how do they do
ask
that?
your question by voice, yeah?
Yeah. No, that's this is exciting because you can call 208-569-0732 and leave a message, and we'll get you on the air.
There you go.
And that's a great way. You can ask your question in person. Well, not in person, but
Sort of.
in person.
You're just as live as we are.
Yeah, exactly. In person for radio, right?
Oh, my.
So that'll be fun. You can check those things out.
You're listening to the best of moments from Pastors Live.
I'm raising my hand.
see that hand, brother.
I know, right? You didn't tell us what you and Gabby are doing this weekend. Do you have big plans?
No.
All right. Well, I'm glad I asked that question.
What's this weekend?
I don't know. I'm just asking.
Yeah.
We're talking weekend plans. Gary's going four-wheeling
July.
and riding down ski slopes on his bike and, camping up in the wilderness and all that jazz. And
I'm probably taking out diapers.
Yeah.
Doing some honeydews.
that's pretty, well, I don't know if I'd call that honey, but
yeah, it's something.
Emery's at that age and
She's eating real food.
babies are gross, man.
Yeah.
She's at the gross age, and she's
It's
just
the
so
tar.
adorable. Yeah. And they're lovely, but you're like, how is this coming out of you? This is gross.
Yeah.
This is sin.
And this is and it's at that stage where Emery just she can't crawl, but she just wants to crawl.
Oh, yeah.
And so she's
there.
She's not content
No.
with anything because she wants to do everything. So, we're probably on baby duty, but we'll probably go take some walks or something.
There you go.
And go out. But
Do you guys ever go to the farmer's market?
we did. I don't because I work Saturdays, so I don't ever really get to do that.
Take some gospel tracts, call it work.
There you go. But my wife goes. We just bought some of our favorite salsa.
Yes, I know.
Yes,
I know.
You know.
I do know.
So,
Gary, what do you guys get, Gary, when you guys go to the farmer's market? Do you buy anything or you just walk around and look?
Well, for the most part, we walk around, but Carrie does like to get some of the plant-based.
Yep.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
I do. She and Sylvia are both in that same realm.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we've got some cool. We do have some cool vendors down there. That do that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
our farmers market is pretty awesome.
Well,
I
and
will say
Isham's down there with his cutting boards.
cutting boards,
Yeah.
man. You got the Villa down there selling coffee.
Right.
All the bread.
There's some
and
great
veggies.
food, you guys. I mean, God bless our wives for being plant-based, whole food, and whatever. I'm telling you, man, there is some killer food for people who are foodies.
You're listening to the best of moments from Pastors Live.
I got up to 15 miles an hour on my bike this weekend.
That is
you
awesome. You're hearing Pastor Dave in the studio today, 15 miles an hour.
And that's impressive.
On very sensible, level ground. I get up to 20, but I typically ride at 15. That's where I ride.
Okay.
Yeah, the sweet spot for me is 75 miles an hour.
On your
Nice.
On my bike.
Yeah. Yeah. Right about now, Gabrielle's saying, we're selling the bikes. That's it.
You're the guy on
not
Sunnyside.
I'm not raising
That's on the
Emery
highways, man. That's on the highways.
The open road.
The open road,
Nice.
man. The open road.
alone. Years ago, in 1996, Sylvia and I were planting a church over in American Falls, Idaho, and I had a motorcycle. And, you know, I'd get out on those back in those days, you get on those country roads and up in the hills, and there was nobody. I mean, there was nobody around. And I would, 70, 75 miles an hour, no helmet. I had hair like you have hair now.
Waving in the wind.
Just blowing. And I just thought, man, I am absolutely in heaven. And then Sylvia found out about that. She says, next time you ride without a helmet, that's it. I'm putting my foot down. And okay, honey. So, submit one to another in the fear of the Lord. So I wore my helmet. And one night, it started to rain, and I had the bike out. And I thought, man, I got to go put that bike away real quick, And I got on the bike, and I thought, man, maybe just a quick ride before I throw it in the garage, And so I went for a quick ride, and I mean, just a few, not long at all, just a few minutes. And it was just lightly drizzling and blah, blah, blah. And as I was pulling up on, and I had my helmet on the little sissy bar on the back, right? And just as I was pulling up onto our property there in American Falls, hit the grass, down I went, spun that bike around, and the back end of the bike hit this brick pillar and cracked my helmet. I mean, cracked my helmet. And had a big hematoma on my leg, just
my gosh.
Terrible, And I thought, well, oh man, I can't let Sylvia know. So I walked the bike into the garage, and I come limping into the house, but I'm like, okay, I'm not going to limp. I mean, I'm in pain, right? Sylvia's like, well, that took a little longer than I expected. Oh yeah, I went for a quick ride, and I was walking into the bedroom to throw on my pajamas, and she's like, are you okay? I said, great. Yeah, wonderful. Lie like a dog, And so she comes in and she sees this thing on my leg, and she goes, what happened to you? Honey, I went down on the bike. It's wet out there, and I went down for everything's fine. Everything's fine. And she says, but you were wearing your helmet. To which I gave no answer. And she said, but you were wearing your helmet. And I said, well, as a matter of fact,
I had my helmet on me.
My helmet cracked. That's how hard I went. I'm thinking I'm going to get sympathy now. I went down so hard the helmet cracked. She goes, the helmet cracked. I said, yeah. She goes, and your head was in it, right? You were wearing your brain bucket. No, honey, I was not wearing the brain bucket. It was on the back of the bike. And toast. That was it. That was my last ride. That was my last ride.
That's scary.
So there you go, Shane.
There's your now we ride story.
Bicycles, and guess what my wife makes me wear?
A helmet.
Every time. Every stinking time.
That's so good.
So for the children who might be listening, wear your helmets, boys and girls.
Yes, it's
very important. There's a reason they're called brain buckets. They do protect you.
It's true.
You have been listening to the greatest moments from Pastors Live. Tune in next time for another episode of some of the funniest behind-the-scenes moments. Pastors Live is a Rev FM production, edited and produced by Gary Austin.